Well, hello gang, welcome back once again to The Long Dark. I'm Lonelywolf, and we are back with another episode of Interloper, where we're going to be freezing our butts off. But I snogged down an herbal tea last night before going to bed. And yeah, that got our condition vastly improved to the point where I don't mind burning it early morning as we are, to return to the Pleasant Valley farmstead, where we will actually have a whole nother hour, almost 2 hours of improved rest, which will get us, if we sleep consecutively, like an extra, what is that? 7% condition? So yeah, we're in a good position right now. We can probably easily make it to the farmstead with no adverse issues, provided we don't get involved in any wolf shenanigans. That's what the bow is for. We're going to take the new way down, which is hopefully going to be pretty beneficial to us. If I could ditch that sprain risk, that would be great.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
No, we're gonna literally burn like 40% condition, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about, escaping cold. I don't know what you mean. There it is. There's that hypothermia risk. Yeah, negative temperatures are not very beneficial at all. That's why, kids, you don't play in the early morning. Especially not an interloper. But here we are. Playing in the early morning on interloper. You could call me an idiot or a fool. You'd probably be right, but you know. I don't want to waste time farting around. Look, another floating stick. I don't want to waste time farting around up at the prepper cache up here, when we have more beneficial things we can be doing with the run. Alright, I already did search that briefcase. The ability to sneak back through the plane, much nice. If we want to, at some point, we can sneak over and grab this deer's hide, though I still have 3 spare deer hides, so yeah, it's not critical. I did say we were probably going to hunt the bear. We probably are still going to hunt a bear, but it probably won't be that bear. I'm guessing we'll probably end up hunting the bear that visits the farmstead. Probably the most advantageous bear to hunt. For ease of hunting with minimal risk. And no, if you thought I was going to be a dummy and sprint the whole way down without warming up in the cave first, you're wrong. I may be a dummy, but I'm not that much of a dummy. Cure our hypothermia risk for just a little bit. Only burnt an hour. Counts as an hour outdoors. Well worth it. Also, that bear can get awfully close. Anyway, let's continue the condition burn. I mainly just wanted to offset the hypothermia, because this next slog is a bit of a slog. But it's one that we're fully capable of doing. Looking at my sprint bar, I wonder how adding 2 bearskin coats is going to help that in any way. A singular bearskin coat takes 20%, so 2 combined is 40% of my sprint bar. I believe the wolfskin coats are 15%, but we're not checking right now. But if I don't, I'll forget later. 15%, yeah, okay, so I wasn't far off. So the coats combined take 30. We move up to bearskin, that'll be 40, so only 10% more. It's actually not that bad. Alright, we gotta be careful. This is wolf territory. This is common wolf territory. This is I get jumped and lose the run wolf territory. I think we'll be okay. We're looking fine. Then, of course, the only question is which route do we take to get back up? We can go down or we can go across. I am in favor of going across and then up. Birch bark, yes. Sticks, yes. Wonder why the ice is always a different color here. Cattails will get when we're warm, because we still have like 60, 70 of them. Got a deer to hunt if we need the calories. We don't. Not right away. Just get our butts to the farmstead and see if we have any spare water there. This is relatively rough wolf-free territory, though not 100%. This is probably the safer route to get to the farmstead instead of going around. Around puts us into about 3 different wolf positions. Here we still get pitched into I think 2, but we have better sight lines this way. It's also a slightly more direct but indirect route. It's slightly more direct because it gets us on this bridge over here instead of going around the knoll. Again, sticking to the high ground to avoid getting caught unawares by a wolf, which has actually not panned out because they removed my little drop off that I enjoy, or used to enjoy. And actually, I don't even think we're going to burn a full 40% condition. We're awfully close to the farmstead already. It's a fair slog, that's for sure. But yeah, the other method, because of this rocks embankment that goes across the creek side, because of that, I would have to be forced all the way around to where that bridge comes in up on the road over there, which means I have to go through that section, which is wolf territory, and up to this section, which is wolf territory here. I can pop down right here, which is technically also wolf territory, but we're looking pretty fine. It is interlopers, so there are less wolves than there are in Stalker, which makes this route actually potentially 100% safe, depending on the wolf spawns. However, knowing that wolves will often find your blind spots, it's a good idea to not look away from potential areas where they might be. I've never really experienced them in the creek, though I don't want to get too close to the creek just in case. And that's how you disembark on the new Pleasant Valley from Timberwolf Mountain. It's a quick, direct route to the farmstead, whereas previously you had 2 options, neither of which were nice. Also, we haven't been back to the farmstead since the update, which means we have the lost and found boxes to deal with, which is both good and bad. It means I have expanded storage for now. On the downside, it means all my food is probably in one of the boxes. We have the new basement to loot. We may find some goodies in there. Doors left open as it should be. Empty as I figured. Let's get in and warm up. Offload some gear. Alright, the fridge is bound to be empty. Yep. Pretty sure everything over here will also bound to be empty. Yep, go figure. All empty. Alright, there's the lost and found box. The basement is now accessible from up in here. We don't even have to leave. Wow. The game really decided to literally clear everything. Okay then, let's search the lost and found. So, did we leave nothing at the Pleasant Valley farmstead when we came through? I feel like that's not possible. I mean, it is Interloper, so I don't really think we came with much, but I was expecting some stuff to be here at the very least. Oh well. Let's start offloading. Tools. Let's get rid of the fishing tackle. Get rid of the spare sewings. Get rid of the fixed bow. Or the new bow. It's good clothing. Alright, this is where our weight is. Or some of it anyway. Okay, I've only got the 1 cup. We can dump that for now. Again, don't need all these matches. Let's leave 24 behind. Still leaves us with plenty. Ah, cattails. We don't need to be carrying this many. Bam. Down to 60 pounds, that's what I like to see. I doubt there's anything good in the basement, considering we've already looted it in the past, but... you know, new basement, new storage could be something. Lost and found, okay. Tools left behind from a previous visit. Good catch. Locker I can't open again due to a lack of pry bar that I, for whatever reason, didn't decide was worth bringing. And yeah, everything else is already thoroughly searched. Oh, well, good on me for thoroughly searching. That's rare. I oftentimes leave 1 or 2 items behind on accident. Alright, well, let's go check the main front porch for a outdoor lost and found box. We may find some goodies in that. And then, if we're feeling adventurous, we may head back up. It's only noon. The main front door is this one? Pretty sure? Yes. I'm gonna go with yes. Yes. Ugh, just can't tell things. Also, so brutally cold, but that's because the wind's blowing. Alright, well, we will need to make water. No, I still don't have a pot because I was a dummy. Oh, we missed a drawer at one point. Fantastic. Wow, we missed a lot. We never really searched through here, did we? Not that searching gives us anything, because there's nothing to be gotten. Oh, only now does hypothermia get fixed. Good to know. Man, I did miss a few items. Or else they've added some. Check the toilets for water. Perhaps there's some. Nope. Not really that surprised by that outcome. Let's check the downstairs toilet. Maybe there's some there. Doubtful again, though. No. No cigar. Alright. I see how it's gonna be then. Force me to rely on what little water store I have left. Let's go... no, we're fully warm. Let's not go up and sleep for an hour. Let's just bail. Head back up. And we will definitely have to stay the night up there again to recover. I think I brought some birch bark tea. If I did, we can drink that. Gain a little bit of condition. If we do lose this interloper run, well, that's probably an eventuality, but presumably nothing super soon. I've actually been doing really well. But assuming I lose this interloper run, the next run we do will be an actual butt rush to Timberwolf Mountain first. Because by around day 20, give or take, with enough found clothing, you can actually be plenty positive warm throughout the majority of the day. And if that's the case, we can burn out an a Timberwolf Mountain run without having to be so concerned about the cold like I was here. I don't know, it's probably the warm... Oh no, it's still actually early morning. If we sprint, we still have food to consume up there. If we utilize the sprint, burn our sleep and our food, we can actually come back down and in this evening, if we take 2 or 3 hours of rest, and collect those cattails if we're warmer. If not, no big deal. Yes, this new way of getting up to Skeets Ridge is very beneficial.
My head feels thick.
the whole plane crash thing. And this is just an entirely, except for the little hut down here where there's potential for wolves, this is basically an entirely wolf-free run. Straight to Timberwolf Mountain. Most direct possible route. You don't have to go up around the back side of the ridge at all. Which means you don't have to potentially deal with that, that bear. So yeah, right, let's get the bow out. No, buddy, I'm not hunting you. Just being prepared for any woofle snoots.
So cold. Just let me lay down for a bit.
Good couple of cattails. We can get our cattail stores way pumped up. Anyway, the goal here is to get the heck out of Pleasant Valley. Ooh. We will grab these. Wow, we're here. I thought that was a wolf head popping up over the ridge for a second, in which case I was going to change that bullcrap answer. But nah, we're good. See, this little cliff jump is a really nice addition. Because previously it was either head up the backside or head around up the front side. The backside was the safest. Yes, you had a bear to dodge, but other than that, wolf free. If you head up that way, you have 2 packs of wolves to deal with typically. That's no es bueno. Not exactly a big fan of all the wolf dodging going up around that side. If it was Stalker, that would be one thing, because you can usually tank anywhere between 3 to 5 wolves, depending on your fatigue and clothing levels, before succumbing. Or you can be Interloper, where each wolf encounter is basically death incarnate. And I don't have the hammer on me, just the knife, and I'm half fatigued. Yeah, no, the only way we're winning a wolf fight is if I get an arrow in him to begin with, before the struggle occurs. Either that or just not getting the wolf struggle at all. It's not always possible. You can plan, you can reconnoiter, you can scout, you can distract, you can bait, you can decoy, you can run, you can kill. But even with all of that, high likelihood is you're still gonna get smushed. I don't like getting smushed. And yes, just to clear out the hypothermia, we're gonna dip in my cave for a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say I think Pleasant Valley is actually colder than Timberwolf Mountain. It usually is. They both kind of trade places now and again, though. Go ahead and eat the dog food. It's 500 calories. I want it gone. We'll pass time for 1 hour. We have cleared hypothermia risk. We can now safely finish the jaunt to the cave. Yeah, we're at 7 right now, or to the prepper cache. We are at 7 degrees right now. Yep. Starting to snow. Could lead to a blizzard. We'll have to wait and see. We got enough supplies for a day of blizzard, but that's it. Any more than a day of blizzard, we're screwed. We're gonna have to find a spot to make. Well, we do have that wood burning stove in the little shack, so we wouldn't be completely foobar. We could still make water. Because that's gonna be my limiting factor is water. I do have teas to drink. I hate wasting teas. I would rather brave the blizzard than waste teas. Wonder if that says anything about my priorities. So yeah, 7 degrees compared to... Did we get this one? Pretty sure we did. Yep, but yeah, 7 degrees compared to... We did eventually punch up to, what was it, 17? I think it was, yeah, 17 in Timberwolf Mountain. So yeah, a full 10 degrees colder here. Either weather degradation's getting worse, or it's just Pleasant Valley being its usual unhappy self. So yeah, bearskin coats, that's what we need. I don't even know if it's worth going to Milton to be yeah, it's going blizzard. This is Blizzard. Good to know. -20. Cool. Well, let's get our butts on up there before we lose the way. Not that I physically can, there's literally only one direction to go. And no, this isn't the boy band we're speaking of. So yeah, we'll get up there and we'll sleep for a little bit to burn the blizzard. We still have improved rest to burn. Still have half my, roughly half my condition. So with the sleep we're about to acquire, we should be fine. We are kind of running the wire here though. It's not the wisest of choices. We're down to 2 steaks, that's enough for today. That's just literally it. So we're on to cattails now. Unless I left some food in here, which I don't think I did. Yeah, we're really about to run out of water. Next load we take down, we're making water and staying for a while to regain some condition as well. Let's start with a 4-hour sleep. That'll leave us at the end of the day, in case the blizzard goes away. Which it did not. Let up for a second and came back. Cool. Alright, so I could down, we have what, 2 teas left or 1? 1 plus, didn't we have 1 on us? No. I left the one that was on us behind back at the farmstead, so we have 1 left. So if we wanted to, we could drink it. Alright, well that's gonna cut it for this episode. I've been Lonelywolf. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, stay safe and stay warm out there.